You swipe right, and 2 weeks later a text thread shows up in a custody filing. That one photo, that single late-night message, suddenly becomes part of someone else's story about your parenting. Welcome to Danni's Den, your weekly mix of law, love, sports, and pop culture. Today I want to help you date without letting your dating derail your custody or your kids' routines. 10 minutes, practical, non-judgmental.
Quick promise. By the time we finish, you'll have 3 things you can do tonight, 2 message templates you can paste into your phone, and a 1-line game day strategy to protect weekend exchanges. Simple tools, not legal jargon.
Real quick, a short anonymized example so you feel the stakes. A client posted a handful of pictures from a house party where they were guest drinking. A month later, that post was used to question whether the children were supervised properly when they visited. Not because the kids were unsafe, but because the picture suggested a chaotic environment. It's a small thing that ballooned. So what do courts actually look at? Short answer, child safety and stability. Judges aren't curious about your dating life for its own sake. They care when a relationship affects the kids' safety, exposes them to risky people, or upends daily routines like school, homework, or weekend sports. Repeated risky patterns, that's what draws attention, not a single dinner photo. Look, social media, messages, GPS tags, those are all evidence sources now. A geotag on a photo, a drunken text, an offhand joke that looks like something worse, they're easy to pull into court. The rule of thumb, assume anything you post can be seen by the other parent or an attorney. But I don't want you to panic. Dating is normal. The goal here is to be thoughtful, not to hide your life. Think of it as parenting first dating. Keep your kids' routines and safety as the default lens for every dating decision. Timing introductions. Practical guidance. If you're newly separated or there's an active custody dispute, wait longer to introduce partners to the kids. A common, sensible benchmark is a few months of stable dating. When you do introduce, keep it short, public, and predictable. A 30-minute park playdate or a coffee near school pickup. Nothing that upends the afternoon routine. Exact words that work. Copy these if you need them. To a new partner, I like you, and I need to protect my kids' routine. Please don't post photos of them or tag our location until we've all met and both parents are comfortable. To a co-parent, quick heads up, I'm seeing someone. I'll give you notice before any first meeting with the kids, so we can plan pickup times. Short, neutral, no drama. Let's talk game day logistics, because if your custody exchange lines up with an Eagles or Yankees weekend, emotions run high. Treat exchanges like appointments. Use a shared digital calendar and send one clear confirmation message. For example, paste this: confirming, drop off Saturday 10 a.m. at Elm Park for the game weekend. I'll return at 5 p.m. That single line prevents later confusion.
If plans change last minute, reply the same way every time. Confirm the change in writing, propose a specific alternative time or place, and keep the tone neutral. Example reply: I can do 11 a.m. instead. Will that work? If not, I can meet at the school parking lot at 12:30. Concrete alternatives reduce friction. Screenshots and documentation. Use them wisely. Save confirmations, calendar entries, and travel receipts when they explain why a plan changed. But here's an important human rule. Documentation is for clarity, not for weaponizing. Don't screenshot to provoke the other parent. Keep it for your records and for your lawyer if needed. Tech hygiene. 3 quick actions you can do tonight. 1. Turn off location sharing and geotags on your phone and social apps. 2. Tighten social privacy so posts are friends only, and ask new partners not to post about your kids. 3. Create a dated folder for exchange confirmations and schedule screenshots. Name it something boring like Log 2026 so you actually look at it later. A note about preservation. If there's any legal matter brewing, don't delete messages or posts. Preservation is simple. Archive, export, and call a lawyer. Deleting things looks worse than having the material in the first place. If you're unsure, a short consult can save a lot of stress down the road.
I know. It feels weird to say don't post when you want to celebrate a new relationship. But there's a softer way. Wait a couple weeks. Share low-key photos without kids, and keep locations off. That protects your privacy and still lets you enjoy the moment.
Mid-episode reminder. If you think dating behavior is already showing up in filings or you're anxious about a specific situation, reach out to a family lawyer. I offer a free 30-minute consult to help people figure out next steps. Email Danielle at thelegalassistantcenter.net to set that up. It's a small step that can clear a lot of fog.
Before we land softly, a music pick. I like Alicia Keys' If I Ain't Got You as a transition track. It's calm, familiar, and gives kids a moment to breathe after a visit. Music won't fix conflict, but it can make handoffs feel predictable and safe. Here's a tiny ritual you can try. When you pick the kids up or drop them off, play the 3-minute song in the car. Let it be the buffer. 3 minutes to unpack backpacks, breathe, and slip into whatever conversation needs to happen. Consistent rituals like that build stability over time.
Okay, let's make this actionable. 3 things for tonight. 1. Wait 48 hours before posting any new relationship photos. 2. Add 1 clear calendar entry for your next exchange and send a confirmation text you can save. 3. Tell your partner, please don't post or tag the kids until we've all met and both parents are okay. Simple and protective.
A quick recap. Protect routines, document calmly, and pause before you post. Those 3 moves lower risk and keep the focus where it belongs, on your kids and their stability.
If this episode helped, please subscribe to Danni's Den. It really helps the show reach other parents juggling law, love, and weekend sports. Leave an anonymous scenario in the comments if you want me to unpack something specific in a future episode.
Thanks for listening to Danni's Den. If you have a specific legal issue that you are looking for assistance with, please send me a direct message or email me at danielle@thelegalassistantcenter.net to book a free 30-minute legal consultation to see if I can help. You can also drop me a comment in the comments section. Let's chat.